welcome to the Influential Life. I'm Shadana Miranda, the Influential Petite, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to change your style. Changing your style is so important because it can define you as a person, and sometimes people can tell who you are just by looking at you. And when you find your true style that fits you, it can exuberate that confidence that you need to move about your day and be the woman that you need to be. And having confidence is just everything. So it's three things that you need to do in order to find your true style. One of those things is you need to be bold. The second thing is you need to step outside of your comfort zone. And the third thing is you need to take risks. If you can do all those things, you can truly find your style. So I'm going to give you about 3 tips to help you do that. The first thing I'm going to suggest is changing up your hairstyle. Yes, honey, change it up. Okay, when I say change up your hairstyle, I mean either get a haircut or dye your hair a different color. So if you have like really long hair or your hair may be shoulder length, or it doesn't matter what the length is, maybe try a nice bob, maybe try something really short. Just do something different to your hair so that it can change up who you are as a person. Or if you've been having the same hair color for the past 20 years, try dyeing your hair a different color. Be bold. Don't be afraid to do that red. Don't be afraid to do that blonde that you've really been wanting to do. Don't be afraid to do purple, green, whatever you want to do. Change up your hair color. I know as for me, I decided to do that last year. My change was actually changing my hair color. I actually had this black hair color. It was okay, but it started getting boring after a while. Like it just wasn't doing nothing for my face. So I decided to go from black to honey blonde, and it completely did a 360 on me. Like really, like the blonde hair color really started to define my curls. And I'm natural, so my hair is naturally curly, but it's also tight curls. It doesn't stretch as much as it used to. So it started to define my curl pattern. And also during that time, I was really going through a tough breakup. I was in a long-term relationship for about 4.5 years, and I just needed to do something different. I needed a change in my life. So I was just like, why not? And you know they say blondes have more fun, and honey, let me tell you, I was having so much fun. So that's one thing I suggest. Change up your hair. Okay, the second thing I would suggest is to clean out your closet. Go in your closet and get rid of some of those old clothes that you're not wearing, even if it's clothes that you have price tags on. Give them away to a nonprofit, give them away to a homeless shelter, a women's shelter, give them away to a friend who's less fortunate than you. Give some of the clothes away that you're not wearing anymore, or just old clothes that you don't need in general. Clean out your closet. And after you've done that, I would suggest buying some new pieces, maybe weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, however you want to do it. Add a piece or 2 things to your closet and go for something that you wouldn't normally buy. Like buy that dress that you wouldn't normally buy, that you wouldn't think that would look cute on you. Buy that skirt, buy that top, buy that piece of accessory that you wouldn't normally wear. Just do it. You have to be bold and go for it, because when you go for it and you actually decide to wear it, you'll be surprised at how many compliments you get. So if you buy something new and you start getting a lot of compliments, then you can start changing up your style, and eventually you will actually grow into that style and you can like it. And another thing I would suggest is find some inspiration. It doesn't necessarily have to be a celebrity, but it can. Find a local blogger or a friend that you admire, or it could even be a politician, just somebody whose style that you like. Just not imitate their style, but try to do something similar to their style, and just start mixing and matching pieces and see how it works out for you. And another way is to find some inspiration. Do a Pinterest board. Find some pieces and some images on Pinterest of some things that you've been wanting to put together. Maybe you've been wanting to wear like a headband or a hair tie, but you've never had the confidence to do it because you're like, oh, my head too big, my forehead is too big. You know, all of these things we as women have that we put on ourselves and it brings us down. But try it. You just never know, because guess what? You may put that headband on, you may wear that sexy skirt that you think that you can't fit, and as soon as you step outside, there you go, getting all the compliments. So that's something that you have to do. You have to be bold and you have to take those risks, people. Do it. Now, let's get into the next thing. Okay, so my third tip is to change up your makeup routine. Now, if you're the type of person that you don't wear any makeup at all, try wearing some makeup. Or you may be someone that wears a lot of makeup. I mean a full MAC face. You do it all, honey. Maybe scale down your makeup just a bit. I know as for myself, I was kind of plain in my makeup choices. Like I would do just a little to enhance my face or my beauty. I would wear some blush, some mascara, maybe some eyeshadow, and I'll do a lipstick every now and then. I was always a minimum. I always believed in natural beauty, which is good, but it's still a little more you can do to enhance your beauty. So what I started doing was I started wearing a full face of foundation. And that actually really brought my face out. I started noticing people would stare at me more, but in a good way. And I was starting to get more compliments on my face. So now I wear the foundation. I wear the blush. I wear the mascara. I wear the eyeshadow. I wear the lipstick. I do it all. And it makes sense. It really, what can I say? It enhances my beauty to another scale. So that's something that I would suggest you try. Try more makeup. If you wear a lot of makeup, just tone it down just a little bit. If you're doing the full face of foundation, you're doing the contouring, you're doing the lashes, you're doing everything. Don't do everything. Just do something as simple that can scale it down just a little bit, just to change up your look so people wouldn't expect, oh, hey, Becca looks different today, but in a good way. She's not wearing as much makeup as she usually do. I actually like her natural beauty more. So just change it up a bit. And when you do that, let me know how it works out. So if you like this video, if you have some questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment box below. Leave me a message. I'm always here for the messages. And if you have some video ideas that you want me to implement, please leave them in the comment box below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I'll be back with another video next week. Bye-bye.